Welcome to Economics Made Easy. Economics is the study of how individuals grow wealth and how nations become prosperous. The father of modern economics, Adam Smith, is best known for his work, The Wealth of Nations, whose full title is An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of the Wealth of Nations. However, the inquiry into the nature and causes of national wealth did not start over 200 years ago with economists. People began exploring these questions as far back as 500 or even 5,000 years ago. So, why didn't earlier scholars call their studies economics? And what sets modern economics apart from those ancient explorations? I think the biggest difference lies in what the older studies focused on how things should work, according to people's wishes, while economics studies how things often go wrong, contrary to what people want. Let me explain. In the past, people believed that good things happened in society because good people did good things, and bad things happened because bad people did bad things. So how could society improve? Just make good people do more good things and get rid of the bad people? For example, if we see that the working class has low wages and lives in poverty, we might ask, who caused this? Why are their wages so low? The answer might be, it's the bad capitalists who pay low wages. So we just make them pay more and problem solve, right? If a country experiences severe inflation, we would say it is caused by bad people raising prices, like real estate developers or food vendors. So we just stop them from hiking prices, and that should fix the issue. If there's a major outflow of silver from a country, we might blame unpatriotic people who sell their silver abroad. We'll just arrest them and put them in prison to stop the outflow, right? If housing prices keep rising and people can't afford homes, it's the fault of speculators. So we prevent them from flipping properties, and the issue is solved, right? If unemployment is high and capitalists keep moving factories abroad, we might blame them. So we restrict them from setting up factories overseas. Problem solved. For a long time, people believed in this simple cause and effect thinking. This is what we call wishful thinking. You have a wish, and it leads to a result. To get a good result, just make good things happen by having good people do more good deeds. But economists think differently. Economists would ask, how bad can one evil person really be? How much damage can a truly bad person cause? For example, if a bad person goes into a crowd with a machine gun, how many people can they kill? 10, 50, 100? Their impact is limited. Why? Because people react. Humans are capable of action, and when someone does harm, others step in to stop them. So the harm caused by bad people is limited. The philosopher Immanuel Kant once said, "May God protect us from the harm of our friends. If the attack comes from enemies, we can defend ourselves." What does this mean? He's saying that it's easier for us to recognize and resist harmful ideas that come from enemies. Ideas that are clearly bad, but ideas that come dressed in good intentions. Those are much harder to recognize and resist. If someone says, "Come with me, and I'll lead you to a world of poverty, hunger, and despair," how many people would actually follow? Probably not many. But if someone says, "Come with me to a utopia where there's no inflation, no unemployment, where everyone is equal, has a job, and can get whatever they want," many people would likely follow even if it's unrealistic. Economics doesn't care about the simplistic view of good people doing good things, bad people doing bad things. Economics is concerned with the unexpected outcomes, the times when good intentions lead to bad results. Take, for example, the minimum wage law. It's supposed to help the poor, but does it really protect their interests? The equal pay law was meant to help vulnerable groups, but does it end up protecting their income? The welfare system was designed to help those without support, but has it made their lives better or worse? We've enacted laws to protect endangered animals. Did they help improve the situation or make it worse? We encourage recycling to protect the planet's resources. But does recycling actually help or harm the environment? We'll discuss all these examples in future lessons. Here's a simple example of recycling. In Hong Kong, the radio often advises people to wash bottles before throwing them away. But wait, why wash garbage that's going to be thrown out? Doesn't the recycling plant clean and sort the trash anyway? If the plant cleans and sorts the bottles anyway, is it environmentally friendly to ask every household to clean them first? Are we saving resources or wasting them? These are the types of questions economics seeks to answer. When people see unfair or undesirable things happening in society, many immediately think the government should pass a law to stop it. Once the law is passed, people often assume the issue is resolved. Economists don't see it this way. Economists believe that laws are just the beginning, not the end. Why? Because people are resourceful, and under the new law, everyone will find a way to adapt. In the end, the situation might look very different from what we imagine. What is interesting about economics is that it is like the natural sciences in that it is concerned with unexpected outcomes, those things that don't follow our wishes, not things that align perfectly with them. There's a popular saying that China's economic reform needs top-down design. But think about it, China needed reform because the planned economy didn't work. After 30 years of failed planning, the problem was human agency. Everyone had their own policy, and the system couldn't keep up. So, why would top-down design work now? This approach is problematic. It's not that there are no conspiracies in the world. It's just that most conspiracies fail because other people also react. The successful ones, however, don't fall under the domain of economists. They're handled by law enforcement. Economists care about harmful economic policies that arise from well-meaning intentions. They study the unexpected consequences. If you want to know the difference between economists and the general public, one key distinction is that economists don't care about conspiracy theories. They care about the causal patterns of things going wrong, despite good intentions. Here is Economics Made Easy, where we give you authentic economic thinking.